Hello, how are you? And welcome to, I was going to say to the penultimate episode of Reclaim Coventry, but it might not be, so I shouldn't say that really. I was sort of hoping to do a double upload today and finish the series with about 10 days to go, maybe 2 weeks before the beta comes out for FM18, but things are going really well, and we might have, we're trying to get into the playoffs and that, so I'm not sure yet. But anyway, we'll get into it. It'll show you how things have gone, and they've gone really, really well for us. Mind you, we have been playing a lot of the lower down teams, which I'll show you in the league what I mean in a minute. But we started off with a 4-0 win over Barnsley. Absolutely fantastic game for us. As you can see, McGradles, Campbell and Slake got 2. And as you can see, we just played absolutely fantastic. I'll show you the match stats. We were in control all the way, coming off the high of the fabulous win against Southampton in the FL Cup final. I think we were just sort of so much confidence and morale was so good and everything like that, that we just came off a massive high on that one. We then beat Sheffield Wednesday 2-1. As you can see here, Dominic Slake got 1. We won it with it was a bit of a lucky match. As you can tell, we were the slightly better side. But we managed to get the second goal. It was an own goal, but we got it. So we managed to win the game. But you can see we probably deserved it overall. We were the better side, I would say. We then won 1-0 against Bradford City. Really frustrating game because, as you can see by the stats down here, we were in control of the game. And I'll show you the match stats. Again, in another game, we were really in control, but we just could not finish. And we got the win, but it was concerning is that we had 10 on target and only scored 1. And the last game, which was against Millwall, and was probably our hardest game, I think they're about sort of 13th, 14th in the league. We won 2-1, as you can see. We went 2-0 up. Millwall came back with 1, but then it all sort of quietened down and got a bit boring. But you can see it was a close game, and it was a close game. 2-1 maybe could have been the right result. I don't know. It was such a close game. I think whoever scored sort of the second goal was going to win it anyway, and we were quite lucky. And what does that do to us in the league? Well, bam, we're up to 9th in the league. We've got a game in hand, which would put us right up here in sort of 6th. But like I said, we have played teams that are all sort of around the bottom here. So we played Bradford, we played Barnsley, we played Millwall. And we played Sheffield Wednesday. So, as good as those results look, we've got to think we played teams that are struggling near the bottom of the league. And if we play anyone sort of up this way a little bit more, it's probably going to be quite difficult. I mean, we played QPR, who are literally just ahead of us. This is going to be a completely different game to the last 4 games that we have played. Which is fair enough. It's all part of the parcel of it. I mean, you look at some of the teams we're playing. We've got like Crystal Palace and Peterborough and Birmingham. And if I go back to the competitions, you'll see here Peterborough, Crystal Palace, all around us. So as much as we've had a good run at the moment, we've got some really tough games coming up that could determine whether or not we're going to get into the playoffs. But we're in Europe anyway, whatever happens, so we shouldn't really complain, should we? We're not going to obviously get relegated. We're probably going to beat the tally of last season. If you remember rightly, if I go to the stages, last season we finished in 12th and we scored 62. So we're going to beat that. So we've improved as we have every season, which is the main thing. Right, anyway, we're going to get into the game because otherwise I will waffle on for God knows how long. And this is the team we're going to go with. It's Hamilton in goal. It's Church, Packwood, Wills and Ralston, our usual back 4. Doherty, Camps and Garcia. In fact, I'm going to take Camps off there. If I can remember how to do it. There you go. And I am going to bring on McGradles. I think McGradles would be a better option for us, really. We're also going to take Sam Bynum off. I won't play him anyway because he's not particularly very good. We're also going to drop Campbell back. I've just decided. I do this every time and I should really just make sure I know what team I'm going to play before I actually bother coming on it. Oh, Jacobs has been injured. I completely forgot all about that. Oh, right. Well, then Quayne Thomas is going back on the bench. Yeah, I didn't realise that. Well, how long's Jacobs out for? 3 to 4 weeks. Sorry, that's a bit of news I probably should have brought you guys. I completely forgot it. Is that Jacobs is injured and Turnbull is injured. Turnbull's back in a few days. Jacobs is out for a few more weeks. I completely forgot all about it and didn't even see it until then. Sorry guys, that is my fault. Right, we'll get back to the team, and this is the team we're going to go with then. So yeah, it's Hamilton Church pack with Wills and Ralston, Doherty, McGradles and Garcia. We're going to swap Gradles and McGradles and Garcia around. Foden and Jones with Salake up front. We're going to play our usual counter in this diamond. It's been working really well for us. Like I said, this is going to obviously be a really hard game for us at the moment, but I feel like we can get something out of it. So we'll see how we get on. I mean, if we can carry on this form, it'll be fantastic, to be honest, but we'll wait and see how we get on, because you never know. Calmly, I'm just going to say... What am I going to say? Keep this running. It's gone alright. We're going to say passionately the usual passionate talk, as we're probably going to have to get used to this with FM18 and all the dynamic stuff and that, and making sure people are happy and everything and feeling like part of a team. So Vickers will not moan. He's not happy that he's not getting games, but he's nowhere near as good as Hamilton, so I can't really give him games at the moment. As we start off, it's us moving forward. Foden's bringing it forward quite a lot, but we get tackled, and QPR look to make something out of it. But that was the end of the highlight, and first 5 minutes, nothing much has happened. Church has got a yellow card, they have a corner, they bring it in, Hamilton collects it, nice and safe hands, as we expect from Hamilton, and we try and get it out to Salake, but he's by himself, but a great interception by Jones, and Jones can maybe try and do something here. He gets it off to McGradles, he gets it off to Doherty, Doherty with a shot, and Doherty with the goal, get in there. A brilliant little floating ball from the looks of it. It didn't look like it had much pace on it, but it was a goal, and we'll take that. And with the game in hand, this is obviously fantastic for us, because if we're on the same sort of points and we've still got a game in hand, if we win that game in hand against Crystal Palace, it could mean the world. So Jones, anyway, he gives it to McGradles. McGradles to Doherty. Doherty's got a little bit of room, puts it onto his left foot, and that's a great little shot. And I would argue maybe the keeper should have done a little bit better, but Hamilton's picked up a knock with a strained wrist. What do we do? Do we take him off or not? It's a wrist injury. I think we won't risk it. We will take him off for Vickers. We don't want to risk it, because you never know with a wrist injury. As it looks like we're gonna. I thought it was going to be a highlight, and it wasn't. As we're coming up to half time, and things are looking pretty good for us at the moment. As half time, 1-0 up, we seem to be in control. I'm going to say you've played really well, but I know there's still room for improvement. It's gone reasonably well, so we'll carry on. And they've had 3 shots, we've had 7. 3 on target, they've had 2 on target. It's all looking pretty good for us at the moment, but we've got to be careful still. Jones has the ball, can he get to him? He gives it to McGradles, who gives it to Doherty to Foden. Foden gets tackled, or I don't know if that was just a wayward pass. But we're coming forward, are we? No, we're not. 61 minutes gone, and as much as not much is happening, we seem to be in control looking at the stats, which is the main thing. As QPR makes some more substitutions, we have a corner. McGradles now puts it in, but he comes straight back out to Packwood. He gets it to McGradles. McGradles to Wills. Wills with the header, and it's in, and that's 2-0 to us, and that is absolutely fantastic. I can't believe that. Wills coming up, and he's scored a couple of them sort of goals for us over the period of the season, and he gets a great leap. He's a bit free for the header. It's a bit of a free header, but it's a goal, and it's great by him. And things are going really well for us. And I don't really want to make any substitutions, but I don't want people to get tired either. As Kingsley now knocks it to Diego, but Garcia intercepts it. Garcia gives it to Foden. Foden holds up, gives it to Ralston. Ralston does a little turn and gets a terrible pass that loses the ball. And QPR come forward again, and we've got to be careful here, because it looks like they could score. But Jones again with a great intercept, and he tries to get it out, but Kingsley collects it, and they come back in. Diego, as if he got that. That's just ridiculous, and it's 2-1. The ball looked like it was in suspended animation. Okay. Okay, game. You keep doing this to me. Alright, we're going to make a substitution because things haven't been going great for the last little bit. We're going to bring Campbell on up front. We're going to take Garcia off and bring Valquez on. And I think that will be it. And if we can hold out for the last 10 minutes, we win the game and everyone's happy. So we'll see how we get on. With 10 minutes left to go. And 8 minutes left to go. Can we just see that the last 5 minutes? We're going to quickly change it to defensive and just see out the last 5 minutes. Hopefully nothing too strange happens, as there's now 10 seconds left. You'd hope this is literally the end of the game and they don't score with the last kick of the game. As Longo gets it, and that's it, guys. We do win 2-1 against QPR. A really good win for us. And what else is there to say apart from well done, lads? A great win. Right, and what does that do? Coventry move. We're now into promotion positions. That's absolutely fine. Hamilton's been injured. He's out for 7 to 9 days. We'll leave that to the physio. McGrails gets all the rewards, and Derry was spotted at the Rico. Looking at young Lone Star. There's no one for us. Anyway, what does that do? So we're in 64 points. Oh my word. I mean, to be honest, we're only, what, 6-7 points behind Wolves. So there's still everything to play for at the moment. We're only 2 points behind Brentford. So as long as we carry on winning. Who have we got next? We have Reading next. Where are Reading? Reading are the 20th. So hopefully that will mean that's going to be a really good win. And we'll get to that game anyway. And I will see you in a flash. Right guys, hi, welcome back after the flash, and this is the team we're going to go with. It's a slightly rotated team due to fitness, basically, more than anything else. As you can see, Turnbull looks like he's almost back, as well is Cole back for us, but other players are tired and we need to make a little bit of a rotation. So Vickers is coming in goal due to Hamilton being injured. Church is staying out on the left, with Packwood, Wills and Ralston, back four from last game, staying the same. Valquez is coming in, Garcia and McGradles make up the midfield, with Foden and Champs coming up in the attacking playmaker roles. In fact, we're going to change them around a little bit. And then Slake up front by himself. And hopefully we'll get on okay with this. Reading not doing too good this season, only in, I think they're in like about 19th, 20th at the moment, so you would have to say... is there anything I can say? What can I say? Assertively. Yeah, we'll say that. We'll get him to say that and we'll cut the game. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, Reading are in 19th, as you can see. They're not doing great this season. So you would think we are favourites to win it, but you never know. I seem to struggle with the lower sides at times. But we've been on a good run lately, so you'd expect us to do quite well. And... the first 5 minutes, not much is really happening. As Church gets another yellow card, he gets a lot of yellow cards for us, I've noticed. We have a corner, McGradles with it, gets it into Wills, Wills almost gets to it, Church gets there, can he give it back to McGradles? He can't, and he gets tackled, and now Montague comes flying forward, and he takes a shot, but it's over. Excuse me for coughing. And not much else has really happened in the first 25 minutes. As we now have a throw-in, it gives it to McGrails. McGrails gives it to Valquez. Valquez to Camps, who gives it to Foden. And Foden with a shot, and it's a great save by Dudley. And we have another corner. McGradles with the corner. What can he do at this time? McGradles tries to get it to Garcia, but unfortunately Cooper kicks it out. And it'll be a throw-in to us. And that is the end of the highlight. As they get a player yellow carded. We're up to 35, almost 40 minutes now, and it's been a bit of a so-so game. Nothing, there isn't much to talk about at the moment for us, and this is, I think, our game in hand from the looks of it. As Camps tries to get it, but Parry gets it, and he gets it out to Adianke, is it? Adianke? Bobby Adianke? Gives it to Monty, who somehow scores it. It looks like the rebound fell kindly for him. And it was a bit of a sloppy goal, to be honest. we'll see what it looked like. And the goal just before half time is not good. Urgh. That's annoying. So Adianke gets the ball here, he crosses it in. Montagu gets front, and I hope they do something about that sort of thing in FM18, because I hate them sort of goals. They're so unrealistic, it's unbelievable, because they happen too often in a season. As we're coming up to half time though, and there has been absolutely nothing from us really. I'm just going to say assertively show me something in the second half. Anyone who's playing terrible, we're going to bring Slake. Slake is having a terrible game, so we're going to bring Campbell on for him. And that's all about we can really do at the moment. We'll see how it goes, but we might make a change quite quickly after this. We'll give it up to maybe about 60 minutes, and then we'll probably make a change. As Camps has the ball, gives it to McGrails, gets it to Vaquez. Vaquez with the ball now. Can he do anything with it? He gives it away to Swift, and Redding come flying forward again. As Garcia fouls him, and Garcia's got to be careful because that could have been a red card. As 47 minutes, and again, nothing is really happening. We're not seeming to come forward. And I know we're playing on counter, but we never usually seem to have much issue of coming forward. That's the issue we have at the moment. So we're going to make a substitution. In fact, I'll do it through the tactics, because I'm going to probably change the tactics a little bit. Go here. What we're going to do is we're going to bring Vaquez off for Doherty for one. Camps is doing alright, but we're going to bring Jones on, and we're going to bring Foden up here, but we'll play him as a false 9. In fact, we'll change Jones and Foden around, and we're going to just go for a bit more of an attacking layout, I think, and see if this will do anything for us. It helps if I press play, doesn't it? It does. As we're still 1-0 down, 60 minutes gone. Hopefully these few little changes will just create enough for us. We're also going to change it to standard and see if that just brings a bit more of an attacking focus in for us. I mean, if we get a draw, I'll be happy. In fact, we're going to go to attacking and see if we can get something out of this. A free kick to us, but is anything happening at the moment? We're going to make one more last substitution. We've got quite a few yellow cards. We're going to bring Packwood off. We're going to bring Turnbull on. I can't make any more subs. Dolt. Oh well. We'll just see out the last 10 minutes. Hopefully no one will be sent off. As it looks like we're going to lose. And I'm really annoyed at this. We're going to lose to a crappy goal. As McGrails gets the ball with only a few minutes left, he knocks it back to Packwood. Packwood gets it to Fondon. Fondon takes a shot, but it rebounds, and that's it, guys. We lose a game. That is frustrating. That is really annoying. And all I can say to them is that simply weren't good enough. And it doesn't affect us in the league. We are still on in 6th, but we're that was our game in hand, and that could have been a really big opportunity for us to move forward. That is frustrating. I'm really, really annoyed with that. Really annoyed. Right, so what does that do? So we're still in 6th. 64 points. We're not far off everyone else. Not many games left to go. I think there's like 5 games left to go. Crystal Palace could get close to us, but they're a little bit behind now. They have got a couple of games in hand. Nottingham Forest have got a game in hand over us. But it's all getting to the point now where every game counts. When are we going to come back? Because I don't know yet. We'll come back. Right, I'm going to say we're going to come back for the Birmingham and Walsall game. Last 2 games of the season. Obviously, depending on what happens, it might not be the last games of the season. If we stay in the playoffs, it could be that we have the playoff games. But we're going to just come for the Birmingham and Walsall game, guys. That will bring off the end of the season, and hopefully it will be good results for us. Please come and drop a like. Please come and subscribe. Please come and say hello on Twitter actually as well, because I'm trying to be as active as I can on Twitter, and it'd be great to hear from you guys. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.